Okay.
So we're here with Leigh after our 3-2 defeat at home to Worthing. Leigh, it's pretty rare in a game where you go 3-0 down to leave wondering how on earth we haven't won it, but that's almost how it feels like at the end of that one.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I'll tell you what, I am so annoyed. I protected them at the beginning of the season. That ain't good enough. You can't give teams 3 goals advantage, no matter who you are. Yeah, their keeper has pulled off some great saves and kept them in it. That ain't the point. You can't be giving away goals. Yeah, I'll be coming in and it's a 0-0 because they've kept a clean sheet. We've battered them. I understand that. We're not giving away 3 goals like that. That's just so poor. And the defenders in this group need to sort themselves out, sharpish, because I ain't having it no more. I'm sick to death. People with reputations that come into this club, come into this league, because they've got a reputation that higher. I don't care. It's about now. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed, and people need to see that it's this. I'm not protecting it no more. I've had enough of it.
And when you think about the defence, is it the back four that's the problem? Is it individuals? Is it protecting from the midfield? What's the problem?
In my opinion today, it's the back line. It's that simple. It's the back line. I'm not going to just try and guide them, to try and shield them. It's the back line. Not good enough. Not good enough. From what I've seen today and what I've seen in the last 4 league games, we've conceded way too many goals. Was we at it going forward today? Yeah, we was. But and if you look on stats, yeah, we've had a lot more chances than what they have had. But it's not the point. If they've had 4 or 5 chances on goal, they've scored 3 of them. You know what I mean? And that's because they just opened us up. And yeah, we'll go in on Monday, and I just said I'm not going to go too much into what's going on in the dressing room just then. I'm just going to wait until Monday, and we'll speak Monday and work on stuff on Monday at training. But yeah, I'm very angry with it.
And was it the same things going wrong today that's been going wrong for the past 4 weeks? Because it seems like we had a good result Bishopsdorf, and since then it just feels like quite a lot's gone wrong.
We've lost some key players. You know what I mean? We've lost James, Alfie Doherty, we lost James Daly, we lost Ben Dempsey, we lost Delano Sam York. And we lost all those 4 in the space of, I think it was 5 days, about 4 weeks ago. And yeah, we lost our identity a little bit. But having said that, the back line hasn't changed. This is why I'm annoyed. Is the back line play together now? Obviously, Sean's come in who's a quality player, but the back line play together regularly. Gas has been covering an injury for the last 3.5 weeks. He's got a groin injury and he's struggling through it. Tommy wasn't obviously 100% fit. He's got strapped his ankle, but listen, he's a man who'll get on with it. But yeah, we've got to switch on. We've got to stop making these silly mistakes. We're getting caught out of position. So our 2 fullbacks keep pushing on. I've told them 1 goes, 1 sits. And I keep looking. There's too much space between the fullback and the centre halves, and they capitalised on that today. Dynan went down the side and put the ball in, and we were out of position. We just couldn't get back in time. And then the first one, he comes inside and sticks it far post. I told him before he went out, make sure he's shown down the outside, and he's let them come inside. Too easy. Come in, take a touch, bang, far post, and it's the polar opposite of what I've told him to do. And I can't have it no more. It's not happening. I've told him that in there, and yeah, I'm going to say, repeat myself. As you can probably imagine, you can see, livid.
And when it is mistakes like that, like how do you begin to address that without just completely overhauling the personnel?
We're not going to hold the personnel. We're working stuff in training, and we didn't go on the 12 or 14 game run that we went on with a different back 4, or obviously we brought Dynan in, but Gas, again, we ain't brought a player in next week. We brought a player in as a very good player. Same with Sean Clowerty. But we'll work on stuff in training with the back 4, position play, when we ain't got possession where they should be, and space between the lines. It's just all over the place when we ain't got the ball. We're so far on the front foot, our fullbacks, that there's so much space they can play behind. We only play, as you can see, we play today, there's one just sitting there. So there's space down the sides between the fullback and the centre half to get at us. And it's not the way that they should be playing.
In terms of the players that we have got, obviously, like you say, we lost those players in quite quick succession. Do you feel, with the signing of Davis this week and people like Amu and Wicks coming into the squad, do you feel you're now at a stage where the squad's back up to where you want it to be?
No, I'm still 2 players light. Still am. To replace the quality that we had, and I'm just going to be ruthless. It is what it is. We've lost some very good players, and I haven't replaced them with the ones that I want to replace them with. I basically went out to and got a couple of low knees in, and it takes time for these boys to come out to 23s and get up to a bit of pace. But we was quite fortunate with obviously James. It took a few weeks for James to get up to pace, and then he started flying. Alfie Doherty started off straight away. On literally in the first game, he was tremendous. So yeah, listen, I'm not saying that the boys come out to 23s wouldn't make an impact maybe in the next couple of weeks, but I need to get results now. I mean, we can't. I've lost 4 on the bounce. We've gone from second down to probably 9th or maybe 10th now. I know. Or 11th. Yeah. It's so tight. I get that, but it's as quick as we've gone up, we can quickly come down again, like we are. And we've seen it with clubs. At Tunbridge, people flying, fell out the sky through injuries and lack of strikers that they never had. And I think they lost 8 out of their 10. And now they've gone and won a couple on the bounce, and now they're back in the mix again. And it's the same here. We're easily close enough at this point in the season, but we can't be giving away 3-goal leads to anyone.
And with Dorking next Saturday, how crucial are 3 points on Wednesday?
Oh, it's a crucial 3 points today. You know, if we want to be in them playoffs, if we want to be in and around it, it's crucial that we've just gone and lost 12 points. And I think we haven't been interviewed since Tonbridge. So Tonbridge, it was mentality. I mean, first half, to me, it was the mentality. It weren't anything other than that. The second game, Whitehawk. First half, horrendous. Was you here? No. First half was horrendous mentality. Second half, we pinned them in, and they couldn't get them. We had chances, and we haven't taken them. And then against Folkestone the other day, like, listen, I knew what Folkestone we were like, and I in myself, I thought we would struggle there, and we did. If I'll be honest, like, we started the game brightly there, but I think we had 1 shot in the whole game.
And the goals we conceded against Folkestone as well was incredibly simple.
We've gone from a corner, doesn't beat the first man, 3 passes, it's a penalty, and it's horrendous, and it's what it shows today. I go back to today's game, is when Tulsa saved that I think it was the 2nd or 3rd goal, and it's bounced off him. They're first to it. When it bounces off someone in that box, we haven't been first to it. I mean, they find their bodies on the line, and that's what we need to do.
Do you worry about the amount of chances we missed today, or is that just one of those days?
I thought their keeper was outstanding. Yeah. Like, if I'm take nothing away from the keeper. I thought their keeper was very, very, very good. The one that he saved from Scott Davis in the first half. He's saved another one. I don't know how he saved him. I mean, yes, great shot stopping. But no, really, we should take them. We should take our chances. How many have we had in that second half? Alone. I mean, if you go on stats, it's back in the day we've lost 3-2, and what everyone looks at, well, we lost 3-2, and we lost 2-0, and then we lost, was it 3-2 at 3-2 at Tonbridge, and then 3-1 against a White, and one at the time bottom of the league. Right, they've got a couple of players in, but that shouldn't be troubling what we've got here. And yeah, it's like I say, it's not good enough. Yeah, I'm still on the hunt for 2. Which I'm hopefully close to completing, and what I'm trying to do, and the board have been backing me to do in the last week or so, is to bring in our own players, because to try and get a lone player right now is nigh on impossible. To get the ones that you need is very, very, very hard. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment.
On to Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely.